Marion, tell me a little bit about yourself as an artist. You've been an artist for, gosh, your whole life?
No, so really I started when I moved to the US in 2001. I'm from France and I grew up in an artistic family, but for some reasons I went into a scientific career in France. And I worked in the industrial environment in France. Then when my husband and I, we moved to the US in 2001, I thought that was my chance to finally do what I always wanted to do. I always wanted to be an artist.
Interesting. Do you think that there is something, I mean, is there something in your artwork that sort of you wouldn't have if you hadn't have come from France to the United States?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, yes. The fact that you quit your country and you experience this new life and you really, you have to find yourself. And I think when you are an artist like that, you're telling your story. And I think that the fact that I moved country and I had to adapt in a new country is giving me a story.
Right. So this is a print of one of the pieces. We'll see the original when we come on out. You know, and see the exhibit. Is there a story that is being told in this piece, for example?
Yes. Each pieces have a story. And the whole theme of the exhibition is that they call that une conversation en français, which means a conversation in French. But what that means is that each piece is here to enhance conversation, to make people talk with each other. And so it's about my life, but it's also about everybody's life. It's about everyday life.
All right. So. In my life, my everyday life, what is the significance of the rooster?
So, well,
it shows up a few different places.
Yes, I love roosters.
Okay.
I think they are beautiful.
Well, then that may be, and that's enough, right? Yeah.
And I grew up in the countryside. So roosters for me are related to what I see in the countryside. There is something, that has to do with. Yes.
So in this piece, for example, we see the rooster once again.
Yes.
And he's over French paper, French daily paper.
Yes. Yeah. So again, it's about making people talk and what's happening in this piece and how do people connect to that and how does that bring them to their life.
So, and again, we'll see the originals. Now, you're doing this through Arts Worcester.
Yes, through Arts Worcester. So Arts Worcester is an organization and they have several galleries and one of them is the Aurora Gallery, which is Main Street. And they have this show they have new shows every month. And they are free for people. You can come. You don't need to pay. Yeah. Parking is free.
Yeah.
And they are here for new artists and also more established artists.
Right.
They are really part of the community of Worcester.
Yeah, no, the Aurora Gallery, the old Aurora Hotel. I mean, it's a very nice space, a wonderful place to be able to go and see it. And when we go and see the name of the exhibit.
So. There are 4 exhibits, mine and 3 other exhibits. The name of my exhibit is Une conversation en français.
Right, yeah, that's wonderful. So when we go, we'll be seeing pieces like this. What else do we kind of need to know about it, except that we're going to be, again, having this conversation? I don't know, I think that people got to look at this too, that there were the stamps from France.
Yes.
I mean, so is there a little bit of France in each one, in each piece?
Yes, France, yes. There's a little bit of France in each piece. And all of them have a different interpretation. I approached my work every time from a different angle, but every time it's about life and everyday life.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful. So the inspiration is just always flowing.
Yes, always flowing, and I see my pictures in kitchens. I see my pictures in family room. I see my pictures in place where life happens.
Oh, isn't that great? So I mean, so you really do have that connection to the kitchen as well.
Yes. Yeah. Can I take this?
Yeah,
piece?
please. Sure. Let's
for example, this piece is it started with my son was stacking fruits after we did some errands, and I looked at that and I thought, oh, I want to paint that. I want to get this feeling of the kitchen, the family, and that's what I was trying to get.
I love it. Now you have a website as well,
Yes.
so people can go and visit
Yes, it's mariansworkshop.com.
that. Yeah. When people come and see your, so we got about a minute left here, and people come and they see the exhibit, what do you want them to sort of take away from that experience?
Oh, that's a good question. It's difficult to answer that question because it's my first show.
Right.
I've put so much emotion, I've put so much into this show. You know, I've put so much of myself.
Well, that's, and we'll be, but see, my feeling is that without having seen it, just having seen these pieces, that we'll be able to go and be able to know you just through the artwork a little bit.
Yes.
So I think that's terrific.
I
As you
hope
said,
so.
sort of this conversation that is going to
absolutely.
take place through the work. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. We'll look forward to it, and I'm guessing that there will be many more that'll be coming up as well.
I hope so.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
coming
very
by and
much.
telling us about
Thank
it.
you.
And as always, thank you for joining us right here on the Hank Stoltz Experience.
Starry, starry night. Paint your palette blue and gray.